Hey guys, Monster here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be taking the physical Future Gohan, EZA, into the legendary Vegeta event to see how well he can hold up here. So I did mention it in my original showcase. I forgot to put the sticker effect on him, so I have gone ahead and done that now. And there is our boy, very good. Obviously any units that have like a key blast effect or something in the art always looks a lot better when you use the sticker effect with them. So it's looking pretty good. I've brought a slightly different build of the Future Saga team. I've got Super Trunks in here. I've got the transforming Int Future Gohan, who I did also rainbow from the Androids banner. I think he's kind of underrated, so it'll be interesting. And then I thought, why not, for the final slot, you may have seen him there, I thought I'd throw in Vegeta Blue as well, because he's not like the best unit in terms of synergy for the team, right? Because the whole team is basically Gohan and Trunks' at this point. But I thought it'd be fun to put him in. I realised I've never used him in the Vegeta event, I'm pretty sure. So I thought it'd be good to bring him along and see how well he can do. So obviously a long form event like this is where Future Gohan is going to look really, really good. There's a level 3 dodge. Because he gets extra damage reduction at the start of the turn. 7% up to a maximum of 28. So he has to appear 4 times in order to have his full damage reduction. And then he's going to look really, really good. So by the time you get to the end, his defense is going to be very solid. So because he has to be run on rotation with a Trunks, I'm going to go ahead and float the Int Future Gohan, because we can't have the two Future Gohans together. I said this in the initial showcase, and somebody commented basically saying the same thing. Is the only thing that I kind of feel like is a downside for this Gohan is the fact that he's very hamstrung with, like, you have to run him with a Trunks, otherwise you don't get, I mean, you don't have to, but you miss out on like 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. And so because he gets defense on Super, you don't get, and obviously the rest of his defense is based on your HP. So like turn 1, if you're on full health, you're not getting any defense from his passive. 6.1 on the additional Super, thanks to those extra links from Future Gohan. That's looking real nice, because the friend is Rainbow full level 10 links as well. But yeah, so you're not getting any defense basically until you've super attacked if you don't have a Trunks with you. So because of that, as this person pointed out in the comments, it means that you can't really run him on teams like Goku Family, because you can't run a Trunks on that team. Like any team there where you can't run him with a Trunks, it basically means you can't really use him on that team. Now, some of his best teams, including the ones that he leads, obviously there are a lot of Trunks options. This man's still out here tanking super attacks, even with the defense lowering effect, tanking super attacks for less than 100k, pre-super as well. And look at this, double super again. So if he was to get super attacked now, we would probably take like 30k, maybe less, from that same super that did 80k, because we raised defense on both supers. So obviously once we've got a couple more turns in and his damage reduction is fully maxed out, then he's going to start looking really, really good. So, I mean, he's still looking very good defensively already, but I really want to see what he's going to tank a super from Blue Evolution Vegeta with his full damage reduction. It might be a little bit more than I would like, but we'll see how that goes. So you actually have prepared for battle. So if we put you in the middle, you do get more links active. So let's go ahead and do this, and then I'll grab these for you, and I'll grab those for you as well. So dodge, let's go. Look at that, Trunks. Trunks is better defensively after he super attacks. So him getting that level 3 dodge against the attack in slot 1 is literally like best case scenario for him. Look at that. This rotation of this STR Trunks and this physical Future Gohan is, I think, probably my favourite rotation to run this Future Gohan with, because Trunks is a really solid unit in and of his own right. He's providing 40% support to Gohan. And let's see this, type disadvantage super, 47k with the support and post super attack. So there you go. Very, very good. But yeah, good unit in his own right, 40% support. He's a Trunks, so he fulfills the passive. And they share, I think it's like 4 links. So it's not the craziest linking rotation you've ever seen, but still very, very effective. And I mean, it makes Future Gohan put out a 5 million attack stat while taking like around 50k from a type disadvantage super attack. So I would say that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do this. We've got the full Super Saiyan's turn here now. So look at this. Future Gohan with every single link at level 10 activated here. So unfortunately no support. So once we get this rotation come around again with the now Super Saiyan Future Gohan and the STR Trunks in slot 1, then Future Gohan's going to be looking real good. This Tech Trunks, I'm really like, I know it's probably going to be a way out, I guess, who knows. The EZA for him and the AGL Zamasu is something that I'm really looking forward to. Trunks obviously aged a lot better because of his infinite stacking. He was like a god for the Goku event when it first came out. And any long form event, he's obviously just super useful with his stacking. Whereas Zamasu, like, he aged very quickly. It's the problem with Dokkan has done this a couple of times now, where you can't just give a unit damage reduction, but then not give them any defense. Because they can't tank in difficult content. So Zamasu is the one who really needs the EZA more, but I would assume when they do eventually EZA them, they're going to do them both at the same time. Now I'm fairly sure that Trunks probably gets the KO here. So actually, maybe I should have put Future Gohan in slot 1, because if Vegeta supers in slot 1, Trunks is definitely taking more damage than Gohan. But he's not going to super, so I mean, this is the thing, right? This Trunks, like I said, he's better defensively after he supers, but here he is taking double-digit damage before supering. So, very good. And then, yeah, Future Gohan 5 million attack. Can't really complain about that, considering how well he's going to be tanking. Sadly, we didn't get the crit, but we just get the additional super instead, apparently. So, 5.3. Will this need to crit to finish him off? It does not. So, yeah, there you go. Future Gohan looking real good on this run so far. And now we have the Int stage. So, ideally, I would probably like another stack out of Trunks before we get attacked. But he's got over 200k defense, so it should be okay here. By having Future Gohan in the middle, we are able to get access to Prepared for Battle from the Super Trunks on the end. So I'll just drop these physical orbs down ready for the next turn. So worst case scenario is this Trunks gets supered, but he doesn't, so he's still taking double-digit damage. All good. Another defense raise for him here. Obviously, he's got type disadvantage now, so if he's not critting, he's not going to do, yeah. He's not really doing any damage. But, I mean, Future Gohan is at a 4.5 with no support on the rotation. Which, obviously, again, like, it's not the craziest attack stat in the world, but he's more of a defensive unit. So, like, how much is he going to take from this? Yeah, double-digit damage. Type advantage, but, I mean, we're at God Vegeta now. Like, that super attack from him can hit pretty hard. And he's just taking double-digit damage. Like, Super Trunks here is very good defensively and is a physical unit. But I'm fairly sure he would take more than double-digit damage on this rotation had the super attack been in slot 3. Not like a crazy amount, but I feel like it would be more than double digits. But Future Gohan, very strong. And now we have this rotation that I wanted to see. Yeah, unfortunately, because Future Gohans are without Prepared for Battle, and this guy doesn't have it either, we are not able to get every single link active. But because this team has a lot of health, which is the massive benefit of Gohan's 170 lead across the board, 559k HP at max, it means even if this Trunks takes a super, yeah, you can see now Trunks is starting to show, like I say, that he is much better defensively after supering, because now he'll take double-digit damage. 5.3, how much is this going to do now that we have the type advantage? This should be big damage here, right? Yeah, 3.3 with no crit, and then the additional gets us up to 5.7. So this is probably GG, especially if we get a crit here. Yeah, 5 million damage crit. So Future Gohan on an absolute tear here, just ripping through God Vegeta. Really good. And now we are up to this guy right here. So I think on this turn, so Gohan is about 100k defense behind Trunks, but his damage reduction is going to be fully built up at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in slot 1. We're going to get the Dokkan attack as well. So this is going to be looking really good here. In fact, the only way, I mean, we could actually still die. I should really be smart and use an item, but I don't want to. But now I don't need to. I was going to say, we could die if the Vegeta Blue took a super at the end. But 79k Future Gohan pre-super as well. So, I mean, that's pretty good. 80k from this Vegeta before supering and raising his defense, and then it would have gone down to, what, 40, 50k instead. So, that is pretty crazy. Sadly, we're getting the Dokkan attack on a rotation where we've got no support. But at least it's at the beginning of a fresh phase, because the last thing you want in these long form events is getting the Dokkan attack when you're already basically on the last turn anyway. So, we get the crit, so nice. Oh, look at this. Future Gohan just going off. We get the crit on the Dokkan attack. Then we get the additional super. Do we crit on this as well? Yeah, we do. So our boy, Future Gohan, just casually taking off about 9 million HP from Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta on this turn. And now, if we can get the good RNG with Vegeta Blue, who I feel like hasn't had a chance to do anything in this video yet. If he can get some good RNG with the additional supers, then we can get some nice tanking and counter damage here as well. So there's number 2. Can we get the third one? We only get a normal. Okay, so 2 supers. How's he going to be tanking here? Double digits? Yeah, let's go. Crit counter? My boys, these physical units, they're coming through today. Another crit counter? Oh. Still 300k, but... Come on, we need one more crit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's almost 1 million damage when the counter is a crit. And look at that. That was, I know it was a Dokkan attack, but that was 1 turn. So, pretty good. So, we'll do this because this gives us the opportunity. It's more likely now that Future Gohan will actually get the KO here. Because Trunks, even if he multiple supers, he's got... He's level 3 dodged the first attack again. Good times. Yeah, even if he multiple supers, he's obviously putting out decent attack stat. But as you can see, he's not dealing the craziest damage. But yeah, man, this team build is so good. I'm going to do a Super Battle Road run for Future Saga Super Battle Road. Really? Really, Vegeta? He dodged the additional as well. I don't think Super Trunks is going to be enough to finish him off here. But yeah, I'm going to do a run on Future Saga ESBR, probably as like the first video for tomorrow or something. Because yeah, this team I think has gotten so many good buffs lately. So Super Trunks taking the super. How much does this do? 283k. Okay. So I think we get our support memory off here. Yeah, I always like to bring this support memory for longer events to get the free heal. So... let's go ahead. Actually, Trunks probably kills here, right? I would imagine he probably does. But I would rather he gets an extra stack. We've already seen Future Gohan show off enough. Let's get an extra stack for our stacking unit. That is probably the most sensible thing to do. So, because obviously he's going to take double-digit damage at the front here. So technically this won't be a no-item run because I did put support memory on. I wasn't honestly even thinking about trying to do a no-items run, but... I mean, if nothing else, the Future Saga team is rather tanky now with this build. So, I'm liking this quite a lot. Now, this is where we could start to get into a spot of trouble. So, I think I will go ahead and use an item. Because both the STR Trunks and the Vegeta Blue are basically in a situation now where if they get super attacked, we probably just die. So, I don't really want to come all this way and then die. Especially because we're making really good time on this run as well. So... let's go ahead and do this. I want to see some good crit counters from Vegeta Blue at the end. We'll see how much damage we can do to Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta in 1 turn here. So double super from Trunks, double defense raise. Can we get the triple super? Now would have been the perfect turn in case the super attack does come our way. But we should survive it because we have the Whis up. Good. No super on Trunks. That's what we like to see. If we want anyone to get supered, it's Gohan. Because with a Whis active, he probably takes double-digit damage. Oh, boy. Alright, well, Vegeta Blue, I think a super attack might be coming your way, my boy. So, we need them additional supers to raise that defense. Oof, we did not. So, normal attacks, we got a Whis, so we're going to be fine. 620k on a crit counter is pretty decent. 150 on a non-crit counter is nothing too crazy. But... there you go, get the crit counter again. Is he not going to super me on the first turn? Or the first turn of him being Blue Evolution? Wow, he's not. Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to complain about that. So, I guess now that we have the type advantage, we have no reason whatsoever to worry about leaving Trunks in slot 1. So, let's go ahead and do that. We'll do this. And because we have the Whis up, I don't have to worry about Super Trunks getting supered at the end here as well. So, should be a very strong turn. Once we get to this rotation again, I'll go ahead and use the Spirit Sword, because this isn't going to be the finishing turn. I always like to try and use that move more as like a finisher. So, 20k is perfectly fine. He's up to 3.2 million on his attack now. And Future Gohan still hitting just under 5 mils with no supports. That's the only downside to running a pure Future Saga team, because obviously Physical Future Gohan, his leader skill is just Future Saga 170. And Future Saga doesn't have access to the most varied array of support units. Obviously that STR Trunks is really, really good for supporting Hybrid Saiyans. But there's not a lot of other like really good, really powerful support units on the Future Saga team, unfortunately. So I guess what we will do here is we'll do this, right? Now, the annoying thing about this event, right, is I don't really want to have to just use another item here, but the problem is, without an item active, even though he is good defensively, the Trunks just gets killed if he gets super attacked, which is unfortunate. It's something that we've talked about a lot in the past with the difficulty of these long events. Like, this Trunks is a really, really good unit, and he's been doing really well all throughout the event, but once you get to the final boss, if you've got type disadvantage and you get super attacked, certain units are just dead, regardless of what you do. So, there's not really a huge amount we could do here. Anyway, Future Gohan doesn't get dodged for a change, which is nice. And now he's going to take the super. We have the item active, so I would assume this is double-digit damage. Yeah. Yeah. All of Future Gohan's damage reduction on top of the Whis item as well. So he's just taking no damage at all. And then double super from Trunks. With the Whis, Trunks should easily be taking double-digit damage now as well. So yeah, I think next turn we're probably primed to charge up that Spirit Sword and get the KO. If he dodges the Spirit Sword attack, I am going to be very disappointed. I need to link level this in Future Gohan as well, because I feel like he's super underrated. He's not the best unit anymore. You can see like he's not putting out a huge amount of damage or anything, but his defense is pretty decent. He has damage reduction as well. So I mean, he's pretty solid. But yeah, let's go ahead and activate our Spirit Sword here with Trunks. Lend me your power. Alright, so charge up the Spirit Sword. It's time, everyone. Do we get a good orb change? We do not. So I guess we'll go ahead and put Future Gohan in slot 1 after all, so that we can do this. And then we get 6 orbs. Not exactly the best for Spirit Sword Trunks here, but I guess let's see what happens. We still have the Whis active, so we're not really in any danger of dying here. 4.5 from Future Gohan again. So yeah, the Future Saga team definitely looking good these days. Future Gohan, very, very strong EZA. Let me know what you guys think down below. 3.2 for the Spirit Sword. Is that going to be enough? Ooh, not quite. And we're going to get supered on Spirit Sword Trunks as well. So, Spirit Sword Trunks does lose a bit of his defense. But we do have the Whis up, so obviously we're not in danger of dying. Is Vegeta Blue going to be enough to finish it off here? He should be, right? Even if the first super isn't enough. Give me at least... Wow, he did an additional super. He had to be stylish and just finish him off with the Spirit Sword counter. So yeah, there you go. That is the Future Gohan EZA and the Future Saga team versus the legendary Vegeta event. Very, very good showing. Very strong team. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.